Hello guys, welcome to my Pearlescent weapon guide for the Avenger. Now this gun, like the Stalker, is a good gun. You won't be disappointed at all. And like the Stalker, it comes in all four elements. So I will be showing you all four elements. I did not farm all four elements myself, but I did farm the drop myself. I got a regular version that you're going to see here in a second, but and it was level 61, but obviously, if I'm showing you all four elements, I'm not going to be showing you a regular version. Now, you want to farm for loot midgets. This is probably basically the best way you could get it. That loot midget almost messed me up. Now this was awesome. I saw what one bitch, and then over here I see an Avenger, and I like stopped and like, what? Two of them? I've never seen that before. I don't know if maybe like that Avenger flew back there when I was farming the other loot midgets, like in those boxes before I started recording this, or not. But if he really dropped two, that was really crazy. Like I was so excited to see that. I want to say he dropped two because it's awesome. If that was already there from another loot midget, and I just like looked over it, then whatever. But doesn't matter. Let's get into the gameplay with this sucker. Now that was, I'm sure you saw that, but here, let me read off the wiki here. The red text, Contribution Revengeance, the Reckoning, it means it's high overall stats for an SMG. And when you throw it, it bounces on the ground and fires fully automatic in circles for a variable period of time. Then explodes. Basically, it just, whatever you throw, the bullets, it'll like shoot out that many bullets that were in your clip or something. And I guess, the more bullets, the longer it'll last, obviously. And then it explodes, so it's like a basic, your TDR reload, coupled with the fact that it uses the bullets as well, which is awesome, because you can do some serious damage to an entire group of enemies, and it is sick. And also, part of the red text, if you can see there, if you look at the ammo as I'm shooting it, do you see that it's going up about 2 every second? This gun, when it's in your hand, it regenerates your ammo. So couple this with a Gunzerker while he's Gunzerking with a class mod for regenerating ammo, and you got yourself some beastly regeneration here. Now you saw me just throw a slag version out there. That, like the Stalker, how you like shoot the Stalker and it bounces around and it slag multiple enemies. With this, if you throw it and it just starts shooting around multiple enemies, it'll slag multiple enemies. So then you can just pull out your other Avenger or other gun. If you have an Avenger, then you can just throw that out too and just like, just destroy. Or you just take out your other gun and just spray him down. Either one works. These two, like using multiple Avengers, is awesome. Like if you could get a slag Avenger, and like a fire Avenger or a regular one or some other element on a Gunzerker, I can only imagine that he just does work with this. Now, unfortunately, like I said in the Stalker video, I do not have a level 61 Gunzerker to show you this, and I apologize for that. But Maya's still a pretty powerful character when it comes to elementals, so I figured it wouldn't be too bad to use her. Now, this is an above average submachine gun. The storm of bullets it creates is very useful in the crowd. I already said that. I kind of said most of the stuff that was on the wiki actually. But the damage dealt by the spray of bullets is boosted by amplify shields. So you hear that? It's like the Baby Maker except not patched. I'm not going to say patched because they probably meant to do this. But the bullets, they're affected by the meat shield, so if you have that on, you're going to do definitely even more work with that. Now, only the final explosion is affected by the remaining bullets and is also affected by the gun, grenade, elemental, and amp damage bonuses, unlike other TDR weapons. Only the final... If I read that right, the final explosion also counts with the B, unlike the other TDR weapons. So this is basically a Baby Maker replacement for when it was patched. That is pretty awesome. Wow. With enough remaining ammo to fill the next magazine fully, the travel distance will be constant, around 20 meters. So yeah, basically the more you have, the more it'll go. I said that. Now, and it'll be reduced if you like throw less ammo and stuff. But let's get into the trivia for this gun. The weapon shares its name with a Pearlescent combat rifle from Borderlands, which is also manufactured by TDOR. Now, I never used that Pearlescent in Borderlands 1, so I can't give you too much background information on it. Now, also, the Avenger's ammo regeneration ability is a throwback to the special ability all legendary or higher TDOR weapons shared in Borderlands. If you remember that, I remember that. Like a purple or a legendary TDOR weapon would regenerate your ammo, which was awesome. But I believe back then it would actually regenerate your ammo if it wasn't in your hand, and with this gun I believe it has to be in your hand, because that's the only time I got it to work. But as you can see here, I just I just show you guys the ammo regeneration by just throwing one out each time. Definitely won't do enough damage, definitely won't go very far, but it's still cool to look at. This gun, you want to be careful though, you can kill yourself with this. And I'm kind of foreshadowing something here, but here's it firing, yada yada. And there's that. Now watch, it's gonna come back. Boom! That hurt. That hurt. Let's get into the damage and stuff. For an SMG, it has high stats, so higher damage than most SMGs would. And I try to get this to hit the target practice dummy here, but it doesn't seem to work. And I think I try a few more times. Yeah, and it just goes back there, and it's like I can't show you guys that. But you hear I'm spraying them down, I'm throwing, and I think in a second I just start throwing every single one, which is a terrible idea if you're in this like close of quarters, because when they explode, you are in trouble. You are in some serious trouble. And it's Sanctuary, so how am I going to be revived? I don't. I actually ended up saving and quitting before I cut this here. But anyway, the Avenger is an amazing gun. Good luck getting it, guys, and I will see you later. Bye!